The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather! Hi everybody, I'm going to show you my Christmas comics. Actually, I think I showed you my Christmas comic. This is the comics I've bought since Christmas. I made a strict vow of New Year's resolution to not buy any more comic books. Yeah, that didn't work out. So first off, I bought some comics from Stapp Comics. Got a couple more for my ISIS run that I'm doing. I've been waiting, ISIS, waiting 1,000 years to watch you die. And there's another one. I can't bother to read all the blurbs today. There's so many comic books, it'll be forever. But yeah, I've got no familiarity with ISIS at all. We didn't have the TV show in the UK, but it's just nice covers. And I'm thinking, yeah. And she did appear in the 52 series from DC, where she was the wife of Black Adam for a while. Right, getting close to finishing up my Claw run as well. Right, this one I believe is a double, because I'm going to sell this on to my mate. I got it at 66% off from Stapp Comics' deal, and if I sell it at the price it would have normally have been at, I'll help pay for some comics. Same with this one here, a nice Superboy comic. I've got this one already, but you can't go wrong with a lovely old Superboy. Right, some Batman. We've killed the Batman, his threat is over. Oh yeah. Well, who's that ghost behind them then? Then we got Kite Man, I believe that's Kite Man. Battle of the Hang Gliders, that one. And we've got A Night in the Life of Batman. This is a bit of an creaky old one. It's got I think it says here, cover, spine and first page are very tired, but it's complete and the interior is mostly okay. But got it at a nice price, of course, because it's a little bit tired, to use Darren from Stapp Comics phrasing. But yeah, look at that great old Batman, lovely Batman giant, or Batman annual even. Like, this is another Batman annual, and like I've seen this cover and I can't remember if I got it. I tried looking for my blog, see if I've got it, and I can't see it on there. So I've picked it up for probably £1 or something like that on the sale. So lovely jubbly. A nice detective comics. Interior is nice, it says on the little label there. It's classed it as a VG. I'm not familiar with what all the blinking things mean anyway. Apparently VG can have a fair bit of damage to it. A few tears and that, and it still comes up as VG. But I'm really not sure what the gradings are. Here's a nice Hulk, near mint, the Absorbing Man. Right, here's the Hulk and Mount Rushmore. I have this. It's kind of like Mount Rushmore. I think it is actually Mount Rushmore. I think it's meant to be a play on Mount Rushmore, but I don't think those are the actual presidents at Mount Rushmore, are they? I don't know. Look a bit. Maybe they are, but they're just drawn badly. Right, here's a nice Black Magic. I'm trying to get the full one of this. It's only about 9 comics, I think. They're all Golden Age reprints, but they're good fun. And so it's another cool cover that I am bound to use in Slingers someday. Right, some Black Hawk comics, because I love this era of Black Hawk. I don't want to get the modern ones, or the more modern ones, the 80s ones, because they're trying to be too serious. I like them when they're daft as a brush, and like literally they're just like, none of the avionics that they do with their Black Hawk ships would actually work. They're just crazy stuff, but also just great covers as well, with some interesting goings on. This is Lady Killer Shark, is it? No, Queen Killer Shark. Right, we've got this one. The robot's all breaking up here. I've put a jump cut in there. You might have noticed this towel suddenly appeared because Liam just had a shower and he wanted to hang it out there. Thought I'd best explain that away, or people were going, there's a towel suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Right, we've got another Black Hawk. This is a really cool cover, actually. I like this. I think this is really nicely drawn. This reminds me, for some reason, of Death Race 2000. Remember the character Frankenstein from Death Race 2000? He looks almost like he's got that same framing. I can't remember. I'll have to go and look at the poster from Death Race 2000 again. But it has elements of that to me. It's a artist I don't even recognise his name. Pat Boybetton or something like that. Boybetton. Don't remember that name at all, but I quite like that cover. It's cool. Right, this is a lovely green arrow. Right, I'm going to take this label off. It's just telling me about the damage to it. 4" by 3" chunk missing from corner of back page. It's an advert's been cut out, and a 1" tear at fold and top of spine. Yeah, okay. They're not going for my collection until I'm dead or dying anyway. So, right, and this is just an awesome Green Lantern. Look at that early Green Lantern cover. Love it. Dinosaurs. That super gorgeous logo, big green and bold, and this era of comic books is just the best, to be honest. The story's maybe a bit daft, but I like that daftness. I find it, I know, I might find it amusing when they got some silly science stuff going on, or just some crazy situations, you know. Right, here's a nice Action Comics, Supergirl. A hypnotic command forcing me to destroy one of them. Which one? Supergirl, you can't kill your father. Kill me instead. Don't listen to him, daughter. The world needs Superman. Kill me instead. Supergirl's choice of doom. So she has to flick one of the switches and kill either her father or Superman. Oh no. Which shall she choose? And then we have, see the Man of Steel's face turn, blue from sadness, white from shock, green with envy, in the rainbow faces of Superman. Also, yellow from fear, purple with rage, red with embarrassment. That's just a great cover. The rage is screwing up a paper where Lex Luthor has escaped from prison again, and the embarrassment is when he's being kissed by 2 girls. Suitably bonkers. See, as I said, you can't go wrong with Silver Age. Mad as a box of frogs, as we say here in the UK. I don't know if that phrase has ever made it to America. Right, cover detached at top staple, centrefold detached but present, 2 more pages detached from bottom staple. Okay, fair enough. It's not going to affect me reading the book, does it? So this is that Darren says. You don't know, I hang out with Darren on a Wednesday night on our Geeky Weekly haul, and he's always showing great books. And he says I'm kind of like one of those customers that are cool because I buy the low grade ones. I'm happy to buy the low grade ones. I just want to have the comic books. I want to read the comic books. I want to have them to look through my stacks. You know, when I go through boxes. So half the time when I spent last night putting comic books away, and half the time it takes me so long because I'm just enjoying looking at the covers again, you know. I take out a stack to try and find where they've got to go. One's got to go into this, and I'm just looking through them, just looking, admiring all the covers and loving them. Well, here's another Action Comics featuring a great imaginary novel: How Superwoman Trained Superboy. See what might have happened if Supergirl had landed on Earth first. Superboy, I warned you not to tamper with the trophies in my fortress. You've released the universe's greatest menace, the Invisibles. I forgot to do my girl voice there, so just imagine that was a girl voice. Superwoman, help me, and I promised I'll always obey you, even when I grow up to be Superman. There you go. The Invisibles are attacking Superboy. Right, centre page detached but present. Right, that doesn't need to be on there anymore because it's blocking the beauty of the bottom cover. Stuck to my finger now. Right, the key thing is the page is present. That's all I care about. The page is present. I can read the story. I can just tuck it back in there when I'm put the book back away. That's fine by me. Right. So Superman, you wanted me to remove my bandages. Feast your eyes. No, I can't look. Cover it up. The staples are tight. It's very good based on the condition of the spine. So the spine's a bit ratty on this one. But look at that. Look at that. Oh, green glow there. Is it some kind of kryptonite mummy, perhaps? I reckon it's some kind of kryptonite mummy. And those probably lead bandages or something. So when it takes the bandages off, the kryptonite affects our boy Superman. Right, got a nice few Justice League of America. Number 34. A Superstar Spectacular, The Deadly Dreams of Dr. Destiny. When did Dr. Destiny first appear? This might be his first appearance, maybe, I'm not sure. He was quite big in the 80s, Dr. Destiny. You don't see him much anymore, but he kind of affects people's dreams, I remember. Right, here's an 80-page giant, number 39. So, lovely. Look at that. Look at that. That's an interesting cover. You got obviously a retelling of the Starro story, and you got the cast there, the lineup, superheroes, supervillains, all the names of the characters. Wow. 3 spectacular full-length novels featuring furious free-for-alls between the world's greatest superheroes and mightiest supervillains. So you've got Starro the Conqueror, you've got the case of the stolen superpowers of an early appearance of a Mazer. That might be a retelling of his first appearance. I'm pretty sure he debuted in Justice League in America. And obviously he's got all the powers of all the superheroes of the Justice League. So, and what's this last one? When Gravity Went Wild at the bottom there. Fabulous comic books. Absolutely bloody fabulous. Right. Another giant monster of some sort. Solved at last, the age-old puzzler of what happens when an irresistible force meets an immovable object. Spine cover a little rubbed. Okay, fair enough. Hey. I was trying to think of some joke there about a little rubbed that was going to be kind of X-rated, but yeah, I'll leave you to make your own jokes. Oh, this sticker doesn't want to come off too easily, so I can't read this blurb at the bottom here. A panorama of amazing action. Come on, off the camera. There you go. A panorama of amazing action, deadly duels, terrific thrills as 10 invincible superheroes square off against 10 indestructible creatures of Nightmare Island. Ah, man. It's not just the art on these beauties, it's the blurbs. The blurbs. I love to read the blurbs. I love to read the comic book poetry of the covers. Bottom staple has popped, affecting cover and next page. David Ross stamped at bottom of splash page 3 times. I'm guessing David Ross was a one-time owner of this comic book. Panic from a blackmail box. This looks like it's been badly printed. Look, the whole bottom of that word isn't there. Unless that's how they're all like that. Let's see what David Ross has done with his on the cover blurb. Let's have a look. David Ross. Oh yeah, literally has his own date stamp. David Ross had his own date stamp to mark his comic books with. Fair enough. Well, that's one way of showing ownership of them, I suppose. Personally, I wee on all mine to leave my pheromones on them. Not really, obviously. Is this camera going blurry? Don't go blurry, camera. I forgot you used to do that back in the day. Have you decided you're going to start being blurry again? Because we're not at home to Mr. Blurry on this channel. Thank you very much. Bugger off. Well, you know what? I think I might have got a double of this one as well. Sure, I saw this one recently in my collection. I don't know how I managed to get a double, but I will be able to sell it up to my mate, I am sure. So there you go, number 68. This is a great cover. Hawkman has been turned into salt, and the world's greatest superheroes are responsible. Spine is a little rolled, and bottom staple beginning to rust. Ooh, we don't like that. We don't like rust. Oh, look at that, beautiful. I'm guessing that just Joe Kubert, I believe. It looks like Joe Kubert. Yeah, there he is. There's his signature. You just tell his art, Joe's art is very liney. I find like very kind of scratchy and I don't know. Kind of, it's got like a brutalist almost to it. I think it's from his war books. There's something about his characters always look more worn. You know, I remember seeing him doing a Flash book, and I hadn't been used to seeing him on Flash at all, and I just thought he made Flash look old and haggard and really like kind of like he's seen things, man. He's seen things and they've affected him mentally. That's what I think he did with his characters. I don't know, maybe it's just my own head, but that's how I feel when I see his characters drawn. They always look world weary and you know, they've been through the mill a bit. Well, here's another Claw the Unconquered. I think I need about 3 more to get this run finished. Oh, these ones I'm showing you now aren't from Splat. Oh, the last lot are from Splat Comics. This is from a seller on Facebook who knows my weakness for comic books and sends me pictures and says, "Do you want to buy some comic books, young man?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want any comic books. I've got no money." And then I go, "But I'll have that one and that one and that one and that one, 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 please," because I am weak. So I started a new run that I'm going to try and collect. Starfire. This is it. Starfire's most desperate battle. Not Starfire from the Teen Titans, Coriander, but this lady who I don't know an awful lot about. But she's got a sword, and she looks cool, and it's a nicely drawn cover. And there's only about 8 in the run, so yeah, I'll have that. Right, a very, very low grade Superman family. Probably cost me a 50p or something because the cover's detached. Because I'm debating whether to get some tape, what's it called? Archival tape, is it called? For fixing paperwork and like fixing up some of my no longer together spines. Maybe I'll do that someday. But it's extra cost, you know. I need to get some boxes. I need to get boxes quite urgently. Anyway, here, I'll show you this cover of Superman family. And on the back we have a lovely little Superman. Finally, the Man of Steel acquires a mortal weakness in Superman's Achilles heel. Yes, gentlemen, one part of my body has become vulnerable. That's why from now on I must always wear this steel box on my right hand to protect it from a fatal wound. He's bluffing. His real Achilles heel is his left hand. When this poisoned arrow hits it, watch Superman drop dead. Oh no. Say it isn't so. Damn, I need to read that now to see if he gets dropped dead. This is number 185. I think the fact there's probably been about 900 more comics after that means that he probably survives that attack. I'm guessing. Right, a nice Batman, number 267. You are cordially invited to attend the execution of the Batman. Oh dear. And here we have no blurb on this one, just some kick-ass looking woman with claws. Red claws at that. How she's managed to cut his... Oh, there are some scratches, yeah, there are some scratches. Right, an Adventure Comics, Aquaman. Hail and farewell, hero. You're the first casualty in the watery war of the Weather Wizard. There's some alliteration to doff your cap to. Well done, Mr. Alliteration. That was awesome. Who doesn't like some alliteration? I do. If you don't like alliteration, be gone from this place. Go and take a good long hard look at yourself in the mirror if you can't like some comic book alliteration. Turnabout is fair play, metal men, so watch out for your creator when he becomes Doc Magnus Robot. Doc Magnus becomes a robot? Right, this one, I've seen these around and I know they go for a fair bit. My one has got a big chunk torn out the corner of it, so it means I got it for £2, I think. The spine is rolled and not very, yeah, the spine's taken a bit of a beating. But anyway, it's Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love, number 2. A nightmare begins for Ellen Drew after her marriage to David, who is the strange man holding her prisoner in a honeymoon of fear. A full-length novel of love and danger, complete in this issue. And fabulous colours, even with a corner missing. Let's just hold it up like this, and you wouldn't even know there was a corner missing. Look at that. I know my mate Mark from Suddenly Comics got a copy of this recently. He's just got a full. Maybe I could visit Mark one day, take this comic with me, go through his comic books and sneakily swap them over. Yeah, you never know. Like this one, I think a bit pricey. So I believe this is Ujima Flip. You know, the O'Neill. Is it O'Neill? What's his first name? Damn. I can't remember his name. Anyway, him. I'm sure it's one of his pictures. He looks like him. We can actually, no, actually, it's not. It's Wrightson. This is Bernie Wrightson. I was thinking of the other guy. I can't remember. But this is a Bernie Wrightson, I'm sure, actually. I don't know why I was thinking of the other guy, whose name I can't remember for a minute. Because my brain is useless and I'm old. Anyway. Who was I thinking of? O'Neill. Something O'Neill. I don't remember. God, my brain's crap. Right, here's a nice Conan. Conan the Barbarian, King Size Annual number 4. In this issue, a full-length novel of King Conan, The Mark of the Manotaur. Sword and sorcery action from cover to cover, starring the world's most savage hero. Right, we've got balls on the wheel for cover slingers, upcoming cover slingers, so be sure that I will be using this one, even though it's not strictly a ball, it's a Manotaur, but it's got a bit of yellow on it, but I'm sure Matilda will give it a healthy score, so this is staying in. Right, this is Army at War, number 1. Apparently it was a one-off. They only ever did one issue of this one, so now I have it. Army at War, number 1. And the only one, apparently. A different approach to war comics. 4 sensational stories from the Revolution to World War II to Vietnam. Right, some more Batman Detective. Batman and Batgirl, Ghost of the Killer Skies, featuring Enemy Ace. And I think this is the guy whose name I couldn't remember. O'Neill. Dennis O'Neill? No. He's the bloody editor. What's his bloody name? Jesus wept. You know, the one that costs lots of money whenever you try and buy a comic that he did. But pretty sure that's him. But I can't remember now. I'm not sure if this is him. No, I don't know. I don't recognise artists. I can't remember artists' names even when they're really famous artists. And I've done videos about them on my channel. And I've got Denny O'Neill in my head now, who wasn't the artist. He was a blinking writer, an editor, I believe, at DC. Stop, Batman! One more step and this freak dies. Right, I think this next one might be the first appearance of Talia al Ghul. It cost me a few bob. But I got a bargain off it. Into the Den of the Death Dealers. It's not super high grade, but I got it for. I still think I got a good price for it. Hope I did anyway. I've got it now. I spent the money. No regrets. Right, Captain America and Falcon, number 173. Another nice horror, The House of Secrets, number 83. Now I've got Adams in my head. Is that his name? But then I was thinking Douglas Adams, but he's his Guide to the Galaxy, so I don't know why I got Adams in my head for. And I got O'Neill, but it's not right. What's his bloody name? Gonna remember it after this. It probably turned out none of them was his art anyway. Oh, you know, Mr. Expensive bloody cover. Just because he's done the cover, you have to pay £100 for the comic book, even though there's no keys. Him, Mr. Annoying. Well, he's passed now, but you know, he can't help being a really good artist whose comic covers are loved. But you know, it's just annoying when you're trying to buy them and you can't afford them. Right, House of Mystery. Turn that thing off. That television will be the death of me yet. 3 terrifying tales featuring TV or not TV. That is the question. Right, is this a Marvel horror, this one? I believe it is. Can't see the logo though. Where's the logo? I'm pretty sure it's a Marvel. That is odd. Normally they have the comic company. Right at the top. I can't see for looking. What nameless evil lurks in the crypt of shadows? No, you can't operate on me. Not you. Don't be frightened, Mr. Amos. It will only hurt for a moment. Death follows me. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, good stuff. Lovely jubbly. Oops, somehow I missed one. It's Monsters Are Coming, Beware. The Thing That Stalks Skull Valley. Right, a few war books going cheap. Right, got a couple of issues of The Losers. Fighting Forces featuring The Losers. Why doesn't she give the order to open our chutes before it's too late? Has she been shot? Is she dead? Can't give the order? I'm not sure. More loser action. Featuring Captain Storm, Johnny Cloud, Gunner and Sarge. One of you must execute this spy. Who will it be? Who has to execute this gorgeous spy? Oh no. Sergeant Rock. What does Rock mean when he says war's murder? Yeah, it's peaceful as a summer picnic here. What they don't realise is that Rock is fighting a Nazi in the bushes with knife-to-knife combat. A death struggle. Right, here's a train. We got to stop that ammo train without killing those hostages. Look at that, they've strapped the hostages to the front of the train, so if you blow it up, that's heavy stuff, man. That's heavy stuff. Right, the last little batch here. I think there's a low grade detective here, I believe. Like, in not very good condition. I meant to bring some better bags and boards from my house to bag some of these up with. But yeah, I got a lowish grade Detective 440, 100-page super spectacular. Ghost Mountain Midnight, featuring Robin, Hawkman, the all-new Manhunter, Dollman, and Green Lantern. Plus a Simon and Kirby sensation from comics Golden Age. Nice. Me likey. Right, and a couple of horror-related ones. We challenge you to read Ghosts, new tales of the weird and supernatural. Keep away! You will have the same face as the man I murdered. Is there no end to the fear of the torment of the phantom face? And last, but by no means least, we have a Weird War Tales, number 103. Incredible combat, a submarine battles sea serpent, the war that time forgot. I love that, the whole concept. War that time forgot. Whoever came up with that concept deserves a hearty pat on the back and a raise if they're still around. They're quite a long time ago now, so they're probably not still around. Whoever came up with this concept, but I love it. I just think it's great. Anytime you see dinosaurs fighting against, World War II equipment, weapons and so forth, it's just like, how can you not? How are there no films? How is there no film franchise of the war that time forgot? I mean, come on now. Sure, they've done like nods to it maybe, or with Godzilla and that, but I don't know. World War II versus dinosaurs should be a film. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you've enjoyed looking at these lots of comics with me. Get a thumbs up and comment if you want to. See if I can get 100 views this week. When I've got 3,700 subscribers, it'd be nice to get 100 views on a video every now and again. It'd be nice if I could get 0.25% of my of my subscribers to actually watch a video. That'd be cool, but I'm not expecting it. Right, I'm out of here. Cheers for tuning in, and I'll be back some other time, probably. Maybe after the Comic Mart in London, where I'll be helping my mate Mark on Suddenly Comics. Hopefully he'll have some comics for me that I've picked up from eBay from America as well, because they're going to his stackery, so hopefully I'll have those. I'll have my Defenders run completed if I do. Ooh, and my Moon Knight run, yeah! Project, what is it? I can't remember what it's called now. Moon Defenders. Project something Moon Defenders. What was the other one I was trying to get? Ghost Moon Defenders, was it? No, I don't really remember. Whatever the project was, it'll be done. I think it was Ghost Moon Defenders. I think it was Ghost Rider Defenders and Moon Knight I was trying to finish. I finished Ghost Rider run ages ago now. I've actually read the whole run since I did it. I think that was beginning of last year. But anyway, I'm out of here. Stop babbling. I'll return with a video soon to see if 0.001% of my subscribers will watch it. Until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.